Have you ever had this happen? A friend comes over, totally normal, friendly, smiling, and your cat freezes, stares, then slowly backs away like this person just failed a very important test no one else knew was happening. No hiss, no drama, just a quiet, unmistakable nope. And now you're left wondering, what did my cat just see that I didn't? Because here's the uncomfortable thought. What if your cat isn't being random at all? What if they're picking up on something subtle but real? Now, it's easy to joke about cats having some kind of built-in bad person detector, tiny furry lie detector with whiskers. But if you've ever seen your cat warm up instantly to one person and avoid another like they owe them money, it starts to feel a little less like coincidence. So the question becomes, can cats actually recognize a bad person? Or are they just being cats? Stick with me. Because once you see what they're actually reacting to, you may start looking at those reactions very differently. 1. Cats read what we miss, microbehavior detection. Let's start with something most people completely overlook. Cats are extremely good at noticing small changes in behavior. We're talking about things like subtle tension in your body, the way someone moves their hands, tiny shifts in voice tone, stuff most humans filter out automatically. Think about this for a second. When you meet someone new, you're focused on conversation, words, social cues. Your cat? They're watching everything else. The pauses, the stiffness, the unpredictability. So if someone walks into your home with slightly erratic movements or inconsistent energy, your cat notices immediately. And here's where it gets interesting. Cats don't try to explain behavior the way we do. They don't think, oh, maybe they're just nervous. They think, is this predictable or not? Because in their world, predictability equals safety. And unpredictability? That's a risk, which leads to something even more revealing. 2. It's not about bad, it's about unpredictable energy. Now this might surprise you. Cats aren't judging morality. They're not sitting there thinking, ah, yes, this human lacks integrity. They're responding to nervous system signals, fast movements, sudden gestures, inconsistent attention. Imagine someone who reaches out quickly, changes direction mid-motion, loud 1 second, quiet the next. To us, that might just be personality. To a cat, that's confusing. And confusion in the animal world is dangerous. So when your cat avoids someone, they're not labeling them as bad. They're saying, I don't understand this pattern, so I'm staying out of it. Now, here's the part most people miss. Some people create this effect without realizing it, and others create the opposite. 3. Why cats instantly trust some people. You've seen this too. That one person, your cat walks right up to them. No hesitation, no suspicion. Maybe even flops over like they've known them for years. So what's the difference? Calm consistency. People who move slowly, speak evenly, respect space, they're incredibly easy for cats to read. Their behavior forms a pattern that makes sense. And when a cat can predict what you'll do next, they relax. Think of it like this. Your cat isn't asking, are you a good person? They're asking, do you make sense? Because a human who makes sense feels safe, and a human who doesn't feels like a question mark. And animals don't like question marks. Now hang on, because this next one explains why your cat might react strongly to someone you actually trust. 4. Cats pick up on your emotions too. Here's something subtle, but powerful. Your cat isn't just reading the other person. They're reading you, your posture, your tone, your breathing. If you're slightly tense around someone, even if you don't realize it, your cat can pick up on that. So now the situation looks like this. New person enters your energy shifts slightly. Cat observes both. And your cat thinks, something changed, and I need to pay attention. This is why sometimes your cat reacts to someone you thought you were comfortable with. Because your cat isn't listening to your words. They're reading your state. And if there's even a small mismatch between what you say and how you feel, they notice. Now, this next part gets even more fascinating because it involves memory. 5. Cats remember patterns, even from the past. Cats don't just react in the moment, they build associations. Let's say someone visited once. They moved quickly, maybe tried to pet the cat too soon. Nothing dramatic happened, but your cat logged it. So the next time that person walks in, your cat already has a reference point. And instead of starting fresh, they continue the pattern. Avoidance, distance, watching from afar. And this can happen even if the person is perfectly nice. From the cat's perspective, last time this didn't feel right, so I'm not taking chances. And once that pattern is established, it takes time to change. Which leads to a question you might be wondering right now. 6. So, can cats actually sense a bad person? All right, let's bring it all together. Cats are not detecting evil. They're not making moral judgments. What they are doing is something arguably more useful. They're detecting inconsistency, unpredictability, emotional tension, behavior that doesn't follow clear patterns. And those things often overlap with people we instinctively feel unsure about. So it feels like your cat is spotting a bad person, but what they're really doing is flagging behavior that doesn't feel safe or clear, which, if you think about it, isn't a bad system. In fact, it's a very honest one. No social filters. No benefit of the doubt. Just raw pattern recognition. And sometimes, that leads to surprisingly accurate reactions. You've probably seen this at least once. Your cat meets someone and immediately decides, absolutely not. What was yours? Because mine once rejected a guest who hadn't even sat down yet. So, how much should you actually trust that reaction? 7. When you should and shouldn't trust your cat's judgment. Now this is important. Just because your cat dislikes someone doesn't automatically mean that person is bad. Remember, cats are sensitive, not infallible. They might react to strong cologne, loud voices, unfamiliar body language, past associations. So their reaction is information, not a verdict. But here's a helpful way to think about it. If your cat consistently reacts negatively to someone over time, especially in calm, neutral situations, it might be worth paying attention, not jumping to conclusions, just noticing, because your cat is picking up on patterns you may not consciously see. And sometimes, that extra perspective is valuable. So think back to that moment at the beginning. Your cat sitting there, quietly judging someone like a tiny, furry security system that doesn't come with instructions. That reaction? It's not random. It's built on observation, pattern recognition. And a very simple question. Does this human make sense to me? And once you start seeing it that way, your cat's behavior stops feeling mysterious and starts feeling surprisingly logical. All right, I should probably go check why my cat just walked into the room, stared at me for 5 seconds, and then left like I failed his test today. I'll talk to you next time. FurEver